Hi, how are you preparing for the year, my dear? Yeah, I know, it's such a hassle, right? I actually have been thinking about it a lot. Resolutions. Well, welcome to my video on how I decided to plan for my 2025 resolutions. God help us. Please stay till the end, and I hope it helps you too. I swear to God, recording, doing social media is such a hard thing. You can't even believe it. Happy New Year, guys! It's 2025. And as announced in the introduction of this video, how are you preparing for the year? How are you drawing your resolutions? How are you preparing? What's up with you? I mean, let's talk. Okay, what is the plan? What are you doing? Anyway, I wanted to share with you how I'd love my year to look like, and I think I'm kind of over the traditional way of just like writing down, oh, this year I don't want to quarrel, this year I will no longer, this year I will do, this year. It's almost the same thing, but it's, divided into categories. And I hope it helps you too, because this is how I will be doing it. And I hope, you can copy a little, and maybe you share with me how you are planning and how you're, you want to go about with your year in the comment section. I will be so happy if you did that. So let's get right into it. My categories are into 6. The first, you have spirituality. Second, you have physical. Third, you have mental. Fourthly, you have content. Fifthly, you have intellectual. And sixthly, you have finances. Yeah. And on the spirituality, my first point is I want to study the word more, or daily. I'm already doing that, but I want to really be religious at it. I don't want to skip a day. I really want to be intentional about my studying the word, and because the objective is I want to draw nearer to God. Yeah. Secondly, fasting. I hope to do a monthly fast. It's not going to be easy, but I do want to do that, and I think you should think about it too. Retreats. I hope to do at least 1 retreat before the year ends, ideally 2. Like every 6 months I want to do a retreat. And of course meditation, because that's the best way to listen to God. We are fond of praying and just talking. You just get into the place of prayer and it's only you. There's no time to really hear what God is saying. And I think meditation gives you that time to just be able to hear what God is saying, like hear God's voice. And I don't know, will you be trying it? What do you think about it? Like, would you be trying to study the word, to fast, to go on retreats, and to meditate this year, so that your relationship with God can be, at least not every year should not be in class 1. Like, you should also grow. You should aspire to grow with the Lord, even though growth with the Lord usually looks like trials, wars, fire. But it's worth it, I think, in the end, because is that not the objective of our lives? Yeah? Secondly, you have physical. And under the physical aspect, I want to work or be more intentional about my health, which includes going for checkups. These checkups I know can be very expensive, so I am going to maximize on, when we get to finance, I'm going to tell you, but for health, I'm talking being a little bit more careful, or checking on my eyes, my teeth, my ears, my whole body. I just want to be intact. Okay, yeah. Fitness, we're doing more sports, walks, jogs, Pilates at home. Yeah, because again, finances are going to justify this. If you can't go to the gym, it's not an excuse. Go out there. There's a free world for you to walk into, and just go out and run. Go into the world. So you have no excuse. You like this. You have no excuse. Thirdly, my dressing. I want to work on how I look, like my appearance. Okay, so I'm thinking office wears, social wears, church wears, and I'm going to inspire myself from a couple of looks on Pinterest, and I'm going to make a video on that, but I'm going to post it on Instagram. So please follow me on Instagram so you see how I draw my vision board for how I want to dress, how I want to appear this year. I think I want to appear like a rich auntie. I want to give rich auntie vibes. So I'm thinking more Ankara on Sundays, more pants, in shirts for work. Yeah, just something like that. Yeah, we're not just we're not doing much. Also, I have hair, because hair, I think hair alone had its own category, or had like a subcategory, because hair is really taking a lot of our money these days. Yeah, but as for my hair, I think I'm going to keep this short look. I don't know, do you like it? I like it, and I don't want to grow. I don't feel like growing my hair out anytime soon, so we're just gonna keep it short and simple. Yeah, for a while. But of course, we're gonna do wigs as the occasion demands. Yeah, every now and then. Also, water. Dearest, do you drink water? Do you drink water? Do you drink water? I hope you are drinking water, because do you see the sun? Do you see the sun? Are you in Yaoundé? Are you in Cameroon? Basically, the whole world is hot. The whole world is hot. So please don't play with your water. And I'm talking constant sipping. You don't even need to tank or jug a whole container of water into your mouth or into your body. But you can always just make it a habit to sip. Always have water around you. You're just sipping continuously and going. Okay. On to the next, we have our mental or psychological health. Okay. And I'm talking meditation. Yes, meditation was also for spirituality, but it's also for mental, because meditation helps to calm your brain. And you know, there's moments where you just stare into space and you're not thinking about anything. You just, yeah, just like that. So I want to do that. I want to meditate because it's important for my brain. Yeah, very important, and very important for you too. I'm also talking about media rest, okay, or media breaks. It's true, it's ironical for somebody who is trying to grow 3 social media accounts at the same time. You're asking, you can be wondering, like, how do you intend to do that? But I do intend to do that, even if it's just hours of, no phone, just get off of your screen for some time. It's bad for your eyes and it's bad for your brain. Okay, just live life just be alive. Just live with the people. Stop living life through your phone. Yeah, even though also traveling. I hope to travel this year a little bit more, whether it's nationally or even internationally, right? So I'm talking group trips, solo trips, and I think a lot of us don't realize that it's important, but it is. I always tell my friends, the world is too big and beautiful. God created a whole world, and you want me to stay only in this country? No. I'm here, okay, this is my home. There's no doubt about it. But I do want to see other places, okay? I really just want to be able to see other places, see other cultures. There is so much out there, guys. The world is too beautiful. Travel, go to the north. Have you been to the northern part of Cameroon? It's beautiful, okay? So get out of your house. Go out. Yes, and before you tell me that it's about money, we're going to get there. Also, I want to go on solo dates, just be intentional about myself, because it's about me. I'm the person. If I'm not healthy, if I'm not good, the Bible says love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not good in here, if you're not good here, it's going to be difficult to be good for any other person. So take care of yourself, okay? Just romanticize your life. I'm going to be doing affirmations, which just includes speaking love to yourself, being kind to yourself, and I hope you too will be doing that for yourself. On to the next rubric, we have content. Well, for me, who is a content creator, it's important for me to strategize how I'm going to grow, how I intend to grow my TikTok account, my Instagram account, and this YouTube channel. Okay, I don't know about you, what you're planning, what's your own, what's the new thing you're trying to work on, but what's the strategy? Start thinking about it, okay? Also, we have intellectual. Intellectual for me is just how do I intend to update my skills or upgrade my knowledge about the field I am into right now. Will I take courses? Of course, I intend to take courses, short courses on Udemy, Coursera. I intend to read more books in more fields out there. I'm not just going to stay. I love romance novels. I love science novels. Just depends on what I love historical novels as well. But I want to really go out. I want to really be able to stimulate my brain. I also want to work on my communication abilities, whether it's written or verbal. I love speaking well, so I want to speak well. I want to speak well and I want to write well. The English language, that is. I speak French, but I'm in love with English, so we're going to stick with the English improvement courses, okay? Also, Yeah, so that's for my intellectual. And now we're getting to finance. I know money is such important. Most of the things we're doing, everything I listed here, generally it's you were thinking, yeah, I also want to go out too. I also want to travel, but is there money? I want to go on dates with myself, with my friends. Is there money? I want to be more intentional about my fitness. I can't register in the gym. Is there money? I think at the end of the day, almost everything boils down back to the mullah. Now, there are a few strategies I want to use to be able to, get away, not get away, but, just there is always going to be a need for money, and there's always going to be money I'm going to have to spend. I just want to be able to spend money reasonably. And now, with regard to the health, my checkups, like I said, what strategy am I going to adopt? Now, if you don't understand, if you know or if you don't know, every year there's a these things that the World Day of this, World Day of that. We have World Day of many things that have to do with our bodies. And generally during this World Day of everything that has to do with our bodies, there are campaigns that are organized, okay? Free and almost free. Last year, I missed the World Sight Day, where a lot of hospitals and a lot of eye services were offering almost free consultations or eye checks, okay? Same thing with our dentition. I think I saw something about there was a dental campaign as well. You have breast cancer screening, you have World AIDS Day, which gives the opportunity for you to do your HIV test for free or almost free generally. You can go and donate blood, and they do there's a lot of, when you go to donate blood, there's a lot of screening and checkups that is on the hospital, I think, but it's almost free because you're donating, okay? So I'm going to use these little opportunities to get my body checked. And I think that's a good strategy for you too, if you really want to, go on with your checking your body. Of course, you can now go ahead and spend a little bit of money on other things. You're a lady, you're a guy, there's certain things you should be checking at a certain age. Okay, so yeah, just little tips from me to you, just because. Also, with regard to our fitness, now, you don't always have to be in the gym. What I'm doing now, I'm no longer in the gym. What I'm doing now is I go for morning walks. And I have a video where I was showing you a couple of things that I do to help me improve mentally. And I showed you that walking for me was important. I walk, I go for walks. I have 10-liter containers that I put water in, and I just do lift. There are videos on YouTube. There's this girl, Chloe Ting. She has videos, like 20-minute videos, workout videos, how to, Pilates, all of that. Buy a carpet. They're selling carpets everywhere here at 33,000. Buy a carpet, put in your house, do your indoor sports. Go. The world is such a large and free place. Go there. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. Also, with regard to dressing, how we want to show up, I decided that maybe every month I could do that. I could gift myself one thing in line with, how I want to appear. And I'm not going to buy clothes haphazardly anymore, which means that because I intend to draw a vision board or create a vision board as to how I want to appear this year, every time I have to buy a dress, I'm going to be asking myself, does it fit into, this? Because we have this tendency of just buying. We just buy. Well, now I'm going to be intentional about how I buy. Okay, this dress, is it in line with what I aspire to be for office, social, and everything? And I think that's a good strategy. It helps you also to cut down on how you spend and it helps you make sure every time you buy something, it's actually something you like and you're going to use. And it helps you in your step-up game. It's as easy as that. Also, you're going to tell me that, okay, maybe your hair, taking care of hair is very expensive. To shave is 1,000 francs. It's 1,000, and I think I'm going to be shaving every 3 weeks or so. It's 1,000. But I'm not saying you should go and shave your hair. But if you can't afford to, do extensions and braid your hair every now and then, go for natural hairstyles. There are so many things you can do with your hair, whether it's relaxed or it's virgin. Relaxed hair, you can go and just style a nice perm. They do a straightening, babylicing, everything, and you're good to go. You have a virgin hair, go to the salon, let them do you nice twist. When I had my virgin hair, what I used to do, stop playing. You can braid every now and then. First of all, it's not even good for you to be over disturbing your scar like that, but that's on you. I'm not saying that you should not shine. If you can afford to shine, fine and good, shine. With regard to water, water is for free, so please drink water. Water is free, okay? Boil water. If you're going to tell me, oh no, I can't afford to buy mineral water, boil your water and drink if you're afraid of typhoid. And then, and I think another thing that we require money, and that I said I was going to address, was traveling. You know, if there is something about traveling in group, having group travels, that's a tip, that's a technique I think can work for you if you're aspiring to do more traveling this year. Do group traveling, do planned traveling, do intentional traveling, okay? And I'm not in your pocket, you're not in my pocket, but I think that's a tip that could help you. I was even thinking of creating a group, you know, for people who just want to slay on a budget, go out on a budget, because now even with the dates, with the duo dates and solo dates, you can take advantages of periods. I'm giving you tips that I will use this year. I hope you too will use it. This is what you can do with regard to wanting to go out, but you can't afford to necessarily go. Do you know that there's so many restaurants, especially during certain periods? I'm talking Valentine's, I'm talking 8th March, I'm talking Labor Day, I'm talking Youth Day, I'm talking National Day. On most of these big days, a lot of restaurants and a lot of touristic sites organize activities and offer discounted prices for a lot of things. Valentine's Day is coming. Look for that your restaurant that you want to really go to on Instagram or on social media. Click follow and watch them unveil packages. It's not only that, sometimes these restaurants just have general packages that, okay, like there's a period they just decided, okay, let's run a promotion. If you maybe take 2 for this, take 2 for that. And that's how you see yourself going to places like this. Yes, for little or nothing. Little or nothing. I never said completely free. Of course, there's still some level of you need to have something in hand, but it's no longer going to be, it's not going to be too much. And you need to be strategic. See, this year, be strategic. Be strategic about how you spend your money, about how you live your life, about how you relate with others. I know it kind of looks, yeah. I even forgot that I had to. In this list, there's also social life, because after everything, I'm a human being and socializing is very important for us. So the time to socialize, whether it's with meetings, whether it's with your friends, yeah, it's important. So you have to make out time for that. And how do I want to do this? Maybe every now and then, I decided that every week I'm going to call maybe a friend or two to just catch up. Like, okay, maybe if I've not spoken to you the whole week, I will call on a Sunday. My aunties, my family, I just want to make sure that maybe every Sunday I can call them. And maybe that's a strategy for you too. And people always say, I don't like calls. I'm not really a call person. Jesus was not a dying person, but he died for you and me. So get over yourself and start living intentional. Anyway, this is my modest strategy and categories of how I want to run the year, how I hope the year runs out for me. I hope it helps you too with however. I think it's important. What I'm trying to tell you basically is it's important to, classify things, categorize things. It helps you have some kind of control over things. If not, you're going to feel so overwhelmed, and you're going to have the feeling of, okay, what's happening? The year is just passing, time is just going. Okay, so it's important to, I think these are very basic, important aspects for each person as he or she plans for the year. Will you be doing something similar? Are you doing something different? What are you doing? Can you please share in the comment section with me so that we can exchange and, grow together? Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you a happy new year. Of course, don't be hard on yourself. If at the end of the year, if at the end of the month, you do not do everything you aspire to do in that month, no kill yourself. Celebrate your wins. Don't forget to be grateful for everything. After everything, we are just trying. There's no course on how to live your life, how to live life, because nobody has died and come back to tell us, oh, this is actually how you live, except for Jesus Christ, and he tells you how to live in his word. So if you really, really want to know how to live life, this is it. Okay, this is the only thing that I can recommend to you. Yeah, I don't know any other books, and I don't want to know. Yeah, so yeah, why do I keep saying yeah? Anyway, bye bye and happy new year to you and to yours.